Welcome back. Now, I keep talking about the fact that God dwells within you. And you have to wonder why you're not picking up on it so easily. This would be because of the mind and your attachment to what the mind tells you, what it says and does, you see. When the mind quiets down, it becomes quite obvious that what is here is the essence of God. So, unfortunately, the mind can never know the essence of God because it is without distinction. And the mind is not equipped to know that which has no distinction. The mind always sees that as nothing. So, we're not going to be able to get there from here. So what I suggest we do is get to know the who you are not. This one who is masquerading as you, who is pretending that it's you. Its whole existence is about putting on a show and making it seem real. And you call that show your life. Sometimes it's worthwhile, sometimes it's not. But it's a show, and it runs for an entire lifetime, which you may see as very, very long. But in terms of time and timelessness, it's nothing. So, you imagine yourself to be something, and you imagine your thoughts and feelings to be important. But take a step back. You're a body, a tiny little body, mind, living on a planet. Not a gigantic planet, an average kind of planet. Take a step back. In a solar system. Take a step back. In a galaxy, where there are infinite number of galaxies, and it goes on. And yet, you think that this little dust speck, your body, has some important stuff to say, important stuff to do. Well, relative to what? Well, relative to your thoughts. So what I would recommend we do is get to know the mind better. The mind is a magician. It plays magic tricks, and it gets you to believe that it's something when it is actually nothing. Get to see how the tricks work. You see, when you see a magician and they do something, and you just can't believe it, and you go, wow. But they took you aside and they say, well, actually all it is sleight of hand. I actually do this and I do that. And you see it again, it's not very impressive. You don't care about it. It doesn't draw your attention anymore. You'd rather be somewhere else. You see? So let's do that with the mind. Get the mind to show you all of its tricks, to show you how it makes this mirage appear like your life, and how it convinces you that all of this is real. So this is the one thing that the mind can definitely do. It can know itself. You may not be able to know who you truly are here, but you can know that which you are not. So the main thing in the day-to-day is simply watching like diligently and seeing it all work. One day, Ramana was asked, I think by one of the Westerners, was asked, in one word, what would you say is the basics, basis of your teaching? And Ramana said, in English, attention. So let's apply attention to your daily motions. Instead of blindlessly moving through your day and just at the whim of what your mind thinks, says, and does, all of that, watch it. You can do whatever you do, but just watch it. Pay attention to what you're doing. You see? So this is a way of becoming at least real in your moments, watching what's going on in your fake little world, which you think is important and real. Watch how it all works. See the mind, how it sucks you in. See when you get quiet, how the mind goes, excuse me, excuse me, excuse me. Kind of like your pet. So just that would be what I would recommend that everyone work with right now. When you get really serious about this, if you develop some sincerity around getting to know this who that you are not, you will notice that as you get to know it better and better, it becomes transparent. And when it becomes transparent, what is behind it and behind everything will become obvious to you. But it takes some time, and it really takes sincerity to really delve into and watch and see what is going on and how it is that you got hoodwinked into believing that this dream character is who you are. Sagranath Maharaj Ki Jai. Good luck. I love you.